Well, grace and peace. I am PSAJ, and as always, I pray that this message finds you well. Staying healthy, observing physical distancing practices as we are on our way back, certainly, to a new normal. And as always, I greet you with the saints of old salutation of grace and peace. Listen, I am excited to come to you as I am feeling enriched, I am feeling encouraged, I am feeling empowered as we are coming off of 1 week of prayer, 7 days of prayer, of communing with God, of meeting Him with 7 intercessors, men and women of God from around the country for 7 days at 7 p.m. for the last 7 days. For the last week, we in the C5 Project have been praying and talking to God and meeting at 7 p.m. nightly as we have talked to God on not only each other's behalf, but on behalf of the church, the community, the culture, our country, our continent. And we are feeling certainly like we can move on in the grace of God. And so in the C5 Project, the Conquering COVID Cyber Choir continues. That's right, the C5 Project. We are now today announcing officially to the world the Taking Care of Yourself series, the Taking Care of Yourself series in the C5 Project, the Grace Project. We are launching officially today outside of the C5 Project to all those that want to be a part of the Taking Care of Yourself series of the Conquering COVID Cyber Choir continues, the C5, the Grace Project. In 2020, in the C4 Project, when we first launched the concept of Conquering COVID Cyber Choir in the virtual space, we had a 3-component segment series, and we invited clinicians to come in virtually and teach us in 3 sessions and 3 segments on how to best take care of yourself when we focus on physical health, wellness, and self-care. And now in the C5 Project in 2021, in the Conquering COVID Cyber Choir continues, the C5 Project, okay? We now have 5 segments. We have 5 sessions, 5 awesome clinicians that are coming in to reboot, to remix the Taking Care of Yourself series just for you. We are excited about it. And for those of you who are not in the C5 Project, just look on the flyer and there's a Zoom meeting ID and a Zoom password for this coming Wednesday, May 12th, 2021, beginning at 6:30 p.m., and running for 21-minute sessions, 5 sessions beginning at 6:30 p.m. this coming Wednesday, May the 12th, 2021. Listen, you don't want to miss it. If you're in the C5 Project, you can watch live inside the group on band. But if you're not inside the C5, no worries. We will be streaming live on Zoom. Just check out the meeting ID and the password and meet us there. In fact, don't meet us there, beat us there, all right? We're looking forward to seeing you. We've got some exciting sessions. Segment one, Camesha Spence, who is new to our academy on staff, on our team. She is our financial administrator, and she is also in the marketplace a CFO of a community hospital, and she is our financial contributor. She will be talking about taking care of yourself financially, para-pandemic, common sense coping strategies for how we can put ourselves in the best financial position while we are still conquering COVID, all right? At 6:30 this coming Wednesday for 21 minutes. Then we have a brief break, and then at 7 p.m., somebody say 7 p.m. At 7 p.m., our second segment of the night, Iris Lundy-RN, Director of Health Equity for Centera Group. Not only is she that in the marketplace, but she's a first lady in the ministry, and we are looking forward to her. The Academy welcomes her for the first time as our physical care contributor. She will talk about taking care of ourselves and those that we love physically in our second session, our second segment of the physical care segment of the Taking Care of Yourself series. We are looking for, and we say welcome to Mrs. Iris Lundy as she's coming to us from the Centera Health Group to share with us on how to best take care of ourselves as our physical health contributors. And then after a brief break at 7:30 p.m., we have our third segment of the night from Lady Marquita Hines, CEO of Zoe Bar in the marketplace, and also a first lady in the ministry. And we are looking forward to her returning to the Academy. She taught in the Taking Care of Yourself series in 2020, and she's returning to share with us common sense strategies as well on taking care of yourself from a wellness perspective, organically, naturally. And she did a marvelous job. They thoroughly enjoyed her, and I know you will as well. Why don't you meet her at 7:30 when she shall come and share with us from her perspective on wellness and taking care of yourself. Then, new to the Academy, coming to us, Lessie L.J. Johnson, who is awesome, and we're looking forward to having her. And she is going to be our self-care contributor, all right? She is our self-care contributor. She's our self-care contributor. After a brief break at 8 p.m., from 8 to 8:21, she is our self-care contributor. She is a social worker. She is also preparing to go and study for her MDiv, and we are delighted to have her share with us coping strategies and tools that we can use to take care of ourselves emotionally and psychologically, and all things pertaining to self-care as we are also conquering COVID parapandemically, okay? And then the last session, the fifth and final segment, my uncle in the Lord, my pastor's brother, the Reverend Dr. Pastor Geoffrey V. Gunn, the eminent and illustrious pastor of the Second Calvary Church here in Norfolk, Virginia. He is our spiritual care contributor. He will finish up the night after a brief break, 8:30 p.m., from 8:30 to 8:51. You don't want to miss as we wrap up the Taking Care of Yourself series on May the 12th with Pastor Geoffrey Gunn, who is our spiritual care contributor, who is going to talk to us, the people of God, of what we should have been doing, what we should be doing, and what we should do going forward on taking care of ourselves spiritually, pandemically, as our churches, maybe some of them have re-entered or are preparing to re-enter. We're dealing with hybrid worship experiences, virtual, digital, cyber situations. And he's talking about, as the individual believer, in order to stay in line with the Word of God, to work out our own soul salvation with fear and trembling before the Lord. What are we to do? What should we be doing in a parapandemic time to take care of ourselves spiritually? So, as you can tell, I'm excited. I can hardly wait until May the 12th when we begin the one night only of the Taking Care of Yourself series. Invite somebody. Tell everyone about it. We're launching today on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yes, YouTube, and inside the Band app. Share the flyer. Download it. Download the flyer. Send it out. Tag somebody. Tell them to be there. Like I said, you don't have to be in Band app. You can dial in. You can come to the Zoom where we'll be streaming live. Put in the meeting ID. Put in the password, Grace Peace. And we will look to see you there at the Taking Care of Yourself series, where we will share, where they will share, where we will share together on how we can best take care of ourselves during this parapandemic as we conquer COVID on our way back to the new normal. God bless you is our prayer, and I hope to see you at the series. God bless.